Hi, welcome back to Chapter 2, Implementation and Approaches to Research. Let's go ahead and explore the second section of this chapter, and that is Structure of Research Conduct. In this section, we will review three outlines. First, a quick introductory on the conceptual understanding of research conduct, and then we will see the inductive and deductive structure, and finally, a very popular problem when it comes to research conduct, and that is subject reaction. Starting up with the introductory, I would like to share with you the following visual presentation. Now, so far we have seen the idea of product. It could be the final decision, whatever it is, and to me, it is a product. It could be a digital, it could be physical, it could be in any form you would like to see it. But there has been a starting point, right? And what we are trying to do in this program, we wanted to understand those number of steps that took us all the way up until the final steps that led us to the form of this product. So moving throughout those steps, it's what's so known, the entire meaning of research when it comes to reality. And this starting point, actually, it is the research problem. This is what we are trying to address. Now, in this picture, so far as we understood, those steps represent paradigm that we learned in the form of quantitative or qualitative paradigms, for example, or methodology. Let's get back to this starting point, and I want to ask a question. Where did this start point come from? Two possible starting points. Maybe this start point come from you. You observed such phenomena or such problem, and then you define it as your starting point, and you start your journey afterwards by developing these steps and finally introduce your product. Or perhaps actually it isn't your observation, it is exist before. Now it is exist in a form of a theory, exist in a form of a social norm, exist or in the form of a claim, whatever it is, and the same steps goes on. Now if I want to distinguish two lines, I'll take this line here and take this other line starting from this, right? So we have this two different lines. We need to define a name. You could see clearly that starting is a starting. The research problem is the research problem. Steps sustain the same. But we need such a structure. So what are possible names that we can name these two different color of lines? This is exactly what we're going to explore in the second outline of this section. So we'll see you then.